Hello everyone, welcome to ixamBee. Embrace the ixamBee learning experience and prepare 50% faster. Today I have got a good news for IT professionals looking for a job in the public sector. A new notification has come out from SIDBI at the grade B level for information technology or IT officers. So let's have a look at the notification and the various important details from the notification for this particular post. This is the notification PDF. You will be able to download this from the description box of the video also. The registration for this particular post starts today from the 14th of July and will be open till the 11th of August. So the important dates first we are keeping in mind, and then the exam will happen in two phases with tentative dates of 6th of September and 4th of October respectively. But before you make the decision for registration, I'm sure you want to know about the eligibility and understand the exam pattern. So next, let's look at first the number of vacancies that are there and then the eligibility. The IT officers grade B level, this again I'm repeating, it is at the grade B level. The IT officers vacancy, there are a total of 7 vacancies consisting of 1 each for SC, ST and OBC, and 2 for the unreserved and 2 for EWS. This also, it is also stated the skill sets that they are looking for specifically for the IT officers, which includes AI, ML automation, full stack application development, security and infrastructure and network. So these are the number of vacancies. There is an increase from last year. There were 6 vacancies last year. This time they have around 7 vacancies. Now also let's look at the eligibility. The eligibility as per the age is mentioned with a minimum age of 25 years and a maximum of 33 years. The cutoff date for deciding your age is the 14th of July 2025, that is today. So any candidates who are not born earlier than 14th July 1992 and not later than 15th July 2000 would be eligible here. Of course, there are relaxations for SC, ST candidates and OBC and PWD candidates respectively, which you can go through in the notification document if you fall in any of these categories. Moving to the educational and the experience requirement for this post. So here it is mentioned, the essential is your degree. It should be a bachelor's degree either in engineering or technology related to computer science, computer technology, IT, electronics and communications with a minimum of 60% marks. If you are an SC, ST, PWD candidate, then 55% marks in aggregate would suffice. Or if you hold an MCA from a university or institution, again with at least 60% marks or 55% in case of SC, ST, PWD candidates, then also you will be eligible. Apart from this, so this is the essential. They have also mentioned desirable. As you can see, the openings are related to certain skill sets. So for desirable, they have mentioned certain certifications. If you hold, then it will be an added, it could be an added benefit for such candidates. So if you have a certification in AI, ML or data science or full stack application development, or in CI, SSP, CISM, CEH, or any of these equivalent certifications, or if you have a foundation certification from an IT service management, then also you will be, this will be considered as an added desirable qualification for you. It's also essential to have experience. So this is at the grade B level. So there is an experience that is required of minimum 5 years. But the experience is also where you have the experience is also important. So your experience should be in IT or as a systems officer as a permanent job and not a contractual job in any of the All India financial institutions. So there are 5 All India financial institutions consisting of ixamBee, NABARD, National Housing Bank, NAFED or SIDBI itself. So SIDBI is also an All India financial institution. So if you have an IT experience of 5 years in any of the 5 All India financial institutions or any of the scheduled commercial banks, right? So scheduled commercial banks include your private, public sector, small finance banks, even your RRBs. So if you have any experience in all of these related to IT, then also you will be eligible. Or if you have this experience in any of the listed companies or any of the NBFCs, then also you will be eligible. Please note, if you have cumulative experience across any of this or a combination of these entities, then also it will be acceptable. So it's not necessary that the 5-year experience should be at one organization only. It can be cumulative, but they should fall in either of these 4 categories that is mentioned here. Another thing that has to be taken care of is that out of these 5 years of experience, you should have spent at least 2 years in AI ML related solutions or any hands-on experience that you may have in machine learning or deep learning algorithms. And you should have at least 2 years of experience in Python or R programming. Either this, or you could have a 2 years experience in web application development or RDBMS or SQL or PLSQL programming, or you could have a total of 5 experience itself in the IT security management. Another, you could even have 5 years experience related to IT infrastructure and network management. So the skill set basically that they have mentioned for the job, the experience in any of those skill sets is what they are looking for. And this experience should also be in any of the 4 categories that have been mentioned. Again, there is a desirable experience also mentioned, that if you have any exposure in remote process automation tools or in UI skills or designing, implementing and managing any enterprise level security solutions, or if you have worked in teams and stakeholders to implement security measures, or in designing, managing any network or virtualization or cloud and storage technologies, then these will also be desirable experiences, not essential. So for applying for the job, what you have to focus more on is the essential qualifications related to your education and your experience. After this, if you are qualified, if you are eligible for this post, you should go and apply and register for this. And for that, what will you have to do is the process of selection. So let's now understand the process for selection. The selection process consists of the 3 stages. Okay, the 3 stages will have 2 rounds of written exam and then followed by your interview. All of the stages will be elimination. That means you have to meet the cutoff and move to the next stage, right? So your phase 1 will consist of an exam, written exam. This is an online exam, MCQ based, objective in nature, that will consist of English, reasoning, quantitative and computer knowledge based questions, and then questions on general awareness with focus on the banking and financial sector, MSME related knowledge related to the regulatory and legal framework, and the stream specific test. That means for you this will be IT specific test that will take place, right? The number of questions and marks have been mentioned over here. So 30, 25, 25 and 20 respectively for English, reasoning, quant and computer, and 20, 30 and 50 specifically for your general awareness, MSME and stream specific. Okay, the important thing to note over here is the first 4 subjects, they are qualifying in nature. Okay, so what we mean by qualifying is that you need to just qualify and meet the minimum cutoff, but your selection to or movement from the phase 1 to the phase 2 will depend on your performance of the merit section. So these 3 will be your merit sections. Okay, so in merit sections, what is there? That is merit based cutoff will be announced. So 100 marks is qualifying out of this total 200, and another 100 is based on your merit. Okay, if you move on to the phase 2. Then in phase 2 again you will have a written exam. So but before moving to that, what exactly will be asked to you in the stream specific? So for IT, your domain knowledge in all the recent developments in the IT field, technical skill assessment comprising programming and coding, database management, networking and security, and AI, ML and system design will be checked. So this will be objective in nature, as I stated already. Moving to phase 2. In phase 2, you will have to give 2 papers. The first paper will check your English drafting skills. So your first paper will be descriptive in nature, where an essay, précis, any business correspondence like a letter or a report, and a reading comprehension. So there will be the questions from this. The combination can be between any of these 3 aspects will be chosen. You will have to type your answers here. Okay, so while this is descriptive, you have to type your answers, and this is of 75 marks. Higher weightage will be to your IT paper. So there will be an IT paper that will be a combination of both objective and descriptive. Okay, so objective, you will have 50 questions again being asked like they were asked in phase 1. Again 50 questions will be asked objective in nature in phase 2. Apart from that, you will also have to write 4 answers of descriptive nature. There will be enough choice. 10 questions will be given to you and you will have to attempt 4 out of them. What will be the syllabus? There's an indicative syllabus that has been mentioned over here, which includes introduction to software, computer fundamentals, data structure, file structure, your programming languages like C, C++, Java, Python, right? Elements of system analysis. So right, you can go through. They have also highlighted the key ones that are related to the skill sets like data communication network, computer architecture, basics of AI, ML, right? Language processing, natural language processing, cyber security, IT security. And there's the entire list that has been mentioned over here. So that is your syllabus based on which you will have both objective and descriptive paper. Once you qualify, there will be a merit-based cutoff. Then you move on to the phase 3 final stage, which is the interview stage, right? Your final selection will be dependent on a combination of your performance in the interview and your written test. Thank you. That's all for this video. In case you have any other query, you can write to us or reach out to us on the number mentioned on the screen at 920-552-4028, or write to us at hello@ixamBee.com, or you can ask your query in the comments of this video also. Thank you. All the best.